Hello and welcome to my second official YouTube video. Today I'll be playing Jump Force, a game that I'm hopefully better at than Call of Duty. If you saw my last video, then you'll see I'm not the best at that game. So I'm playing Jump Force today. I haven't played all day. I haven't played any video games all day, rather. So I will be doing some practice rounds and maybe a real round, I don't know, depending on how I feel. If you can't hear anything that's kind of scrunchy in the mic, it is me chewing gum. So I really like this game. I got it for Christmas. It's a really fun game if you are into anime. I do have a couple complaints with it, that there's just a lot like of loading. And I feel like there aren't really enough characters. Like obviously for, like if you're a JoJo's fan, which I am, you get Jotaro and Dio, which is awesome, but it'd be cooler if you could get like Giorno or Joseph or something like that. Something simple. I don't really know how this works too well because I haven't really paid attention to how to play. So I don't know if using player level do anything or what it does. But yeah, so today I'm going to be doing I'll be using Goku and Jotaro and Dio. This isn't my usual team, so bear in mind it may be a little clunky, but I really like this game, so I'll just play with these characters. No, as the stereotype kind of goes, JoJo character, like JoJo fans or whatever, I am one of them. So one of the stereotypes is that we're always suggesting it to everybody, and it is true. I can prove that it's true. I suggest it to almost everybody. There's this girl in my class I remember I'd almost just bully her about it. It'd be hilarious. She didn't like it though. She like vowed she would never watch it. So yeah. I'm not too good at the defensive portion of this game. I'm just like punching stuff. I'm very random at what I do in this game, but I haven't had fun while playing it. So this idea of the for a game, like video idea, came from that same girl. I was talking to her earlier on Snapchat about homework or something. I brought up my YouTube channel and she said I should make a JoJo's video, so this is it. So let me talk a little about JoJo's. So if you haven't watched it, it's an amazing show in my opinion. Obviously I can't force you to watch it. I just tried, and that's not a great idea. It's not very nice, but I think it's really cool. It's insane story though. So if you're not into like insane stuff, you won't enjoy it. Like really at all. So part one, this is broken into parts, the story. So there is currently 5 parts animated. I think out of 8 or 9 parts in the manga. So the first part, most people can agree, is the worst part. It's the most boring, it's the most toned down, but if you're not expecting it, it is quite crazy, so just prepare for that if you ever watch it. So basically it's just a vampire story. It's your traditional like vampire story, but the main character has like this thing called Hamon, and you can almost harness like the sun or whatever. It's an insane idea. It makes no sense. But if you enjoy that type of stuff, it's the shit. You'll love it. The second part, he's an American main character, and he fights like weird monster things. They're called Pillar Men. I'm not liking it's a stupid name. If you have no idea what it was, you never get it. Yeah, part 3, which is the most popular part. I'm not saying that because my opinion is literally just the most popular part in the whole series. Like, if you look up JoJo, this is like the main character. You will see main protagonist is Jotaro, which I have the guy with the blue hat on, the guy who looks like an edgy teenager. That's the main character. He acts very much like that. That's basically his whole character trait, but it's sick. He fights a vampire. That's literally the whole show for part 3. It makes no sense at all. It's very entertaining. That part 3, you can split it up into like 2 things. The first part, traveling to the place where they're fighting, and the second part in that area while they're actually fighting. So I'm gonna lose this match on purpose because I wanna continue playing here. I wanna get Goku to Super Saiyan Blue. But anyway, so after part 3, we got part 4, which follows a very close relative to Jotaro. This takes place years after. So, yeah. His name is Josuke. He's pretty cool. He's my favorite JoJo. So that should say something. It's hard to focus while you're playing a video game, I have to admit. What was I talking about here? So part 4, it's just it's not as like really epic as the other things, as like the other parts. Nothing crazy. It's just people that are fighting, and they have like they're just fighting a really weird guy. He looks and sounds like a pedophile. At least not. Yeah, I don't know how else to explain that part. It's extremely stupid, but that's my favorite part. That's probably why. Then part 5, the most recent animated part, is with Giorno, who's the son of one of the antagonists in the show. He's super like overpowered in my opinion. So yeah, he fights this. I don't know how else to explain him besides a gay teen punk band. That's like, if you could think that, that's exactly how he looks. So yeah, that's basically that whole part. Besides that, I beat those guys pretty easily. So I'm gonna show you my like team that I usually use. So I usually use Goku, Midoriya, and if I'm not using any of the JoJo characters, these two, Jotaro and Dio, I'm probably using a Naruto character. Sometimes I'll switch it up and I'll use Kenshiro from Prisoner Star, or Ichigo from Bleach. But yeah, I usually use Naruto, Gaara, Kakashi. Yeah, so for this, I'll just use Kakashi. I do have like several different teams that I usually use. I will do that, or I'll do this team that I have, or I'll do basically just a Naruto team. I just have Naruto, Kakashi, and Gaara. Honestly, I think the Naruto characters in this game are the most powerful. I think it's super like overpowered if you use all of them together, if you just spam. Gaara's really good at spamming with the Sand Tsunami, but yeah, while editing the other video, the last video that I made, I realized that it's a long ass video, 30 minutes long, for kind of somewhat shitty content. So if you haven't watched it, you might check it out and enjoy like very little. It's not that great. I'm not saying this is great either. It's probably gonna be just a little better. I don't even know what else to say. I'm not very big on talking. It's sort of this thing that I do. It's not. I don't know. In school, I'm not a very talkative person unless I'm in my friend group or whatever. And I guess you know me outside of school, you'll know that in some of my classes I'm extremely antisocial. Like, just quiet, basically. Sit there. I'm not quiet because that annoys me, but I just sit there and just chill. I'm not saying that I'm a genius or anything when I say this, but most of the kids in my school are morons. They have like a thing of negative IQ and retarded, which kind of brings me joy. Not because they're idiots, but because it's just easy shit that I do. I don't know, it's hard to explain. That sounds bad. It sounds worse than it actually is. I enjoy the classes that I do, mostly because they're just easy classes to take. It's nothing really complicated, and I like that. I don't really like complicated activities unless they're like fun or whatever. So sort of mediocrity for classes is usually just fine, nothing insane. Like if we had like a field trip or whatever, that's not mediocre, right? It's weird. But if it's something like less fun, like a test or whatever, I'd still do a test. I enjoy the tests actually because I'm really good at them, but I don't like those class periods. I'm just bored. I'm bored the whole time. So yeah, I don't know why I went off this tangent. It doesn't really make sense, but this whole thing will not make sense unless you like know me. So for the people that know me, if you've seen this, it's most likely because I told you about my channel, and I'm not sure if that was a mistake or a good thing yet. I guess I'll know whilst I'm editing this video. If it means anything, I edit my videos on my PS4, so it's very limited in what I do. I use SHAREfactory, or whatever it's called, as my editing thing. So yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna play an actual match against somebody. Most likely I'm gonna lose, so I'm not that good at this game. I don't play it because I'm good at it. I play it because I really just enjoy the concept. I enjoy the concept of like mixing the characters up with each other. Like, I'll be all by myself in my room and I'll just fanboy over anime shit, like which JoJo character is the strongest, or what would happen if Naruto and JoJo characters fought. I think that'd be like a sick crossover, but it would never happen. So that's sort of like a thing that I don't like about anime. It's one of my like only complaints about it is that if you want to see something happen, you just have to think about it. It's gonna be like a, I don't know how to explain this. It's not gonna be like non-biased at all. It's gonna be biased in one direction or another. So like if it's a JoJo versus Naruto, whoever's making it, they're most likely gonna make Naruto go because it's more mainstream and more popular than JoJo's. Or if it's like a JoJo company, like JoJo fan that's gonna do it, it's most likely JoJo's gonna win. I don't know, to me that I think it just all depends on that shit. So right here I'm using Naruto and Kakashi. I think I'm about using Goku. Or when the JoJo's. I think about Midoriya or Deku is I don't like his fighting style. I think in the show My Hero, which is amazing if you haven't seen it, he's way more powerful than he's portrayed in this game, which obviously is probably one of those bias things. I know making this game must have been extremely difficult because it's just a bunch of anime characters that are in that universe built up to be the strongest or the most powerful, and then they come up with somebody else who's also the strongest and the most powerful, so you have to, you know, dumb it down or whatever, like really nerf their characters so that they can fit this game. Like you can have, I don't know one of the characters, so I don't know his name, but he's basically just this dude in a suit and a red shirt. He just has a gun. That's like his whole thing. And he can kick Goku's ass as Super Saiyan. He can kick it Super Saiyan, almost God. He kick his ass. Which I think it's really funny. I mean, it's just me. I think that's hilarious. Whenever I get matches that are like that, it's just rarely because that guy is extremely underused. I don't know why. He's very good. He just spam characters if you're into like spamming. That's his whole thing. He just shoots bullets. That's really his whole character trait. Which I think is fine. You know, mediocrity has to. It's always good sometimes, right? So like, if Kakashi, right? I'm just gonna Kakashi. I haven't watched all of Naruto. I'm still on the first show Naruto. I'm not even on Shippuden. If you watch it, Kakashi's made up to be this super badass character. He's really powered. And then of course he gets his ass whooped by Sasuke's brother. I fucking forgot his name. It's just embarrassing. Shit, I can't remember it, but fuck, yeah, it's bugging me. I just can't remember his name. Jesus Christ. I'm telling you, it's gonna bug me until I remember it. But one of the Akatsuki guys, he gets his ass whooped by him. But I haven't gotten too far into the show, so obviously I don't really know what's happening yet. But he's made up to be a super badass character who is kicking the shit out of all these people, and he's known as the most powerful being, or one of the most powerful beings, besides the Saiyans or whatever. Which I think is really cool, but eventually when the main character has to level up, like Naruto or whatever, some shit like that, they have like a character building arc. When Naruto learned the Rasengan, you have to like numb that person down so that they don't look super popular, like super powerful or whatever, right? Anyway, I was going with this, the game. So the game had to do that for almost all of its characters. In my opinion, I think Jotaro could kick the shit out of majority of the people in this game. Obviously, it's just an opinion. If you know more about this person, then you're gonna have a better fight than I am, because you know more about the people. I'm very new to anime, so obviously it's gonna be biased to what I like. It's fine. Like your own shit, but once I know more about it, I'll definitely be able to enjoy the show a lot more, or enjoy this game a lot more. But my goal right now is to finish Naruto, and then maybe watch Bleach. I heard it's very good. So, yeah. But after Bleach, some other shonen animes, I don't think I'll ever watch One Piece. It just seems extremely stupid. I don't think I'll enjoy it at all, even though I love pirates. I don't think I could ever enjoy that show to its full potential. So yeah, let me start a new topic because I completely lost what I was saying earlier. Honestly, I have no idea what I was gonna say at all. I'll just beat this guy, so I just won. I think I'm gonna end this video right around here because I don't want it to be a super long video. I'll play one more match. Yeah, I'll play one more match because I'm feeling that. So yeah, let me think about some other questions that are asked. Shit. So I guess one of the popular questions, I think, or a good question would be where I plan to go with this channel. So if you look at the name of the channel, it's RiceMan64. My old name was FlobbyGuy64. It's a callback to my name, which I might disclose sooner or later. But yeah, RiceMan just came to me this morning, I think, when I was making rice. I make rice every single day. Almost, I feel like I'm making rice every other single day or whatever, because I consume a lot of rice, especially for breakfast. Because my breakfast right now is eggs and rice with some sriracha. So yeah, I'm thinking once I learn how, and if I consider it, I am going to open up a video with me making rice. It sounds extremely like 30 for chromosome or some shit, but I don't know, just you have to have like something so that people can recognize you, like who you are on this platform. I think mine will be that one guy who just has rice or whatever. I don't know. It's an extremely dumb idea, but I'll make it mine, hopefully. So if you look at the health, I'm getting my ass kicked right now. I'm not sure if I'll be able to beat this guy. Things that I look for whilst like playing the game is people's username. So if it's something kind of edgy, I know it's gonna be tough to beat that person. If it's overtly edgy, then I know it'll most likely be an easy dub. See, I just got my ass kicked. I'll do my best to come back and beat him. But if the username is extremely edgy, then I know I'm most likely gonna have my ass kicked. Like, there's no point in even really trying. That doesn't make sense. But, this guy has a low Uzi fucking thing for his name. That's clearly fucking edgy type thing. I dislike low Uzi's music because I think it's really edgy. That's just not something that I like to listen to. So, like, it's like this song or whatever. It's extremely, like, the suicidal song is the whole premise of the song. It's not something that I like to listen to, like, at all. I'm just gonna spam this guy because this bullshit match, yeah, he beat me. I don't know, I think I'm done for today. Yeah, I think I'm done for today. I'll maybe make a video tomorrow. I'll probably have this video edited and posted in a day or two. So today I think is Sunday? No, today's Monday, I think. Fuck, I don't even know the type of day. It's quarantine got me going batshit. Well, if today's Monday, most likely the video will be up on Wednesday. Today's Tuesday, then Thursday. Stuff like that. It might take me 2 days or 1 day, I don't know. It took me the last video to make it. It took me 2 days to record, mostly because I just didn't really give a shit about that video because I knew it was going to be awful. This video might be awful. Hopefully not. But yeah, if you watch till the end, thanks, I guess. You just must have a lot of free time. Don't drop too much hate because this will get better. I will do better. I will learn how to edit, and I will learn how to stay on topic when I'm doing stuff. So yeah, that's really it for now. If there's any ideas on games I should play, I will look at the comments. So if any ideas for games, leave them in the comments, and if I have that game or have availability to get that game, I will